Two big names and smarter rides. One delivers city cabs at your fingertips, the other promises your favorite driver for every airport trip. Which one really delivers? On the left, Curb, ride with local taxis, the modern way. And on the right, Wingz, personal airport rides, always on time. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to the real stuff. Each category earns points, and at the end, you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The result might surprise you.
Okay, to keep things organized, here's our little roadmap for today. We're going to compare Curb and Wingz based on service area and availability, how easy it is to book or schedule a ride, pricing and fees, the rider experience, what drivers get out of the deal, and finally, safety and reliability. So, let's dive right in.
First up, service area and availability. Honestly, this is a big one. So with Curb, you're getting coverage in a ton of places, over 65 U.S. cities. That's like all the usual suspects: New York, L.A., Chicago, Miami, and a bunch more. Plus, there's a huge fleet of licensed taxis, which means if you're somewhere busy, chances are they're available. Sure, they don't always reach way out to the suburbs, but hey, that's taxis for you. Now, Wingz, on the other hand, is way more about quality over quantity. They focus on about 11 to 16 metro areas and something like 19 to 22 airports. They're honestly pretty awesome if you're traveling into, say, San Francisco, Austin, or those select places where they've got strong airport presence. But compared to Curb, the coverage is just, well, a bit limited. And that's why, in this category, Curb definitely comes out ahead. Next, booking and scheduling. This is where both apps start to really show their personalities. Curb is kind of flexible. You can hit Ride Now for instant rides, Ride Later if you want to plan ahead, and they have this cool pair and pay feature for street hailing a cab and paying with your phone. Pretty smooth. One little caveat is, if you want to schedule way in advance, Curb isn't as open-ended as Wingz. Now, here's something cool about Wingz. You can schedule your ride like literally up to 2 months ahead. Plus, this is wild, you can pick your favorite driver if you're making repeat trips. They really gear everything toward planned travel, especially airports. Only thing is, instant or super spontaneous rides? Wingz isn't really built for that. But for advanced booking, they totally win this round. Now let's talk money, pricing, and fees. With Curb, what you see is mostly what you get. There's no crazy surge pricing, you get transparency with the fares, tolls, and fees, and it's often way cheaper than Uber or Lyft during peak times. Plus, digital payments are a breeze. Occasionally, you'll hear people say they didn't love the fare adjustments after the ride, but that's not super common. On the flip side, Wingz keeps things super simple. It's all flat rates. No surge, no mystery fees, you know exactly what you're paying up front. That's epic if you hate surprises. But, and here's the kicker, if it's not an airport run, it can sometimes be pricier than a regular taxi or even a pooled Uber. So honestly, pricing is pretty fair on both sides. So I'm going to call this one a tie.
Quick pause. Did you actually know with Wingz, you can rebook the same trusted driver every time you fly out for work or family visits? Talk about travel peace of mind.
On to rider experience. With Curb, you always get a licensed taxi pro, so big plus. Tons of ride types, immediate, scheduled, street hail, even wheelchair accessible options. But I've got to say, the app occasionally has little hiccups syncing with the taxi fleets, and sometimes you hear mixed stuff about drivers. Now, Wingz is all about personalized, repeat service. You can get the same driver every trip, which is super comforting if you travel a lot. And they've really dialed up their health and background checks, especially since the whole pandemic thing. Honestly, reliability with Wingz, especially for airports, is next level. The only catch? Not great for spontaneous trips. Here, Wingz actually pulls ahead. Let's talk driver benefits. This one's pretty interesting. Curb gives drivers a steady stream of rides, especially in dense cities. They can mix street hails with app rides, and tips? Drivers keep every cent. Average driver earnings hit about $18 to $22 an hour. Not bad, but it's less than what you can make with Wingz, especially those sweet airport transfers. Now, Wingz drivers love the predictability. Scheduled rides mean less guesswork, and earnings are, well, honestly, they can hit $25 to $35 an hour for airport jobs. Plus, you can build a loyal client base, kind of like your own regulars. Downside is, there just aren't as many total rides out there. So it kind of equals out. Curb has volume, Wingz has higher hourly and loyal clients. I'd say it's a tie. Last up, safety and reliability. Curb puts licensed taxi drivers front and center. You get fare visibility, driver profiles, that classic taxi security. Most rides are pretty professional, but, once in a while you get someone off their game. Wingz, though, is super into safety. Tons of background and health checks, and everything is set up for reliability, especially for airport and senior riders. Only thing, if you need to make changes last minute, Wingz isn't as flexible as Curb. Still, they really take the cake here for security and consistent service. All right, let's zoom out. If you check out our radar chart right here, you'll see Curb crushes it in availability and spontaneous ride options, while Wingz absolutely owns the booking, rider experience, and safety. And in terms of pricing and driver benefits, it's honestly a virtual dead heat. So, putting it all together, if you want a quick, all-round ride in big cities and just trust taxi vibes, Curb's got your back. But if you're planning an airport drop-off, you love routine, or you really appreciate knowing who your driver's going to be every single time, Wingz is ridiculously good. Ultimately, it comes down to what matters most for your travel style. That wraps it up. If you like this rundown, stick around or hit subscribe for more no-nonsense ride app comparisons. Seriously, you don't want to miss what's